And sworn to protect and serve faces a felony charge that he tried to meet a teen for sex.
Kenton County Police arrested 40-year-old Hamilton County Deputy John Kamphaus early this morning. They say he chatted online for months with an undercover officer posing as a 15-year-old girl. Local 12's Joe Webb picks up the story from the Kenton County Police headquarters.
Well, Kit, internet stings are nothing new to the Kenton County Police. We've reported on several successful ones that they've had over the last few years. They're good at it, and what they did last night is just what they do. But who they caught them by surprise. John Kamphaus held his head in his hands as he waited to be arraigned in Kenton County this morning. His shameful day started early. Police say about 1:30 he was chatting online near Mills Road Park, where he told a 15-year-old Independence girl he would strip her naked and have oral sex.
In this case, the underage child turned out to be Detective Steve Benner from the Kenton County Police.
Detective Benner had chatted with Kamphaus 4 or 5 times this year, but for some reason last night he decided to meet face-to-face. Police say Kamphaus drove by Mills Road Park because the gates were locked. They then pulled him over on Marshall Road.
He told the officers he didn't know why he was being stopped and tried to give a reason for being in the area and identified himself as law enforcement as well.
In Kamphaus's car, they recovered his phone. It had chat messages and directions to Mills Road Park. John Kamphaus has been with the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office since 1996. He's on unpaid leave now while Internal Affairs investigates. If convicted, he faces 5 years in prison, sex offender registration, and the end of a career in law enforcement.
It's disappointing. I mean, to summarize it in one word, it's just disappointing. Kind of, you know, we take pride in our career to be law enforcement, and it's kind of like, it's a true letdown.
Now, John Kamphaus will be back in court next week for a preliminary hearing, and Kit, we should find out then if there are the possibility of any additional charges. He was ordered to surrender all of his electronic devices, and you know that police will take a very close look at everything that's on them. Reporting live in Independence, I'm Joe Webb, Local 12 News. Kit?
Okay, thank you, Joe. And coming up at 6, we'll have more on the guy who handles these internet stings.